A very good morning to you and welcome to the Predator WPA Women's 10-Ball World Championships presented by VenBilliards. We are live from the International Convention Centre here in Bali. Our first match should be a beauty. The world number one and reigning Women's World 10-Ball champion Christina, the Crystal Tkach, up against the 2023 10-Ball champion and current world number 9 Tkach the Flash Centeno, both looking for a share of the 175,000 prize money. It's now best of 5 sets, races to 4, winner breaks, 30-second shot clock with 1 extension each per rack. Your referee for this one is Marcus. It's 10-ball. It's call shot, of course. I'm Mark White. And calling the shots with me in the booth is Tim Data. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Mark.
Is that it? Good morning, Mark. All that work I've just done on that intro, and it's morning, Mark.
It's
all
still
right.
very
Are you looking
early,
forward to Are you looking forward to this match?
Yes, of course. This is definitely a great display between two great players, and I think it's very interesting.
So here we go then.
Will be a good one, that's for sure.
Let's get it on, as they say.
Oh, she hit the break great. Promises a lot for this match. Nice head-on break. I don't think she's got the one to the left center, but could be banking if she wants to go aggressive, or, well, probably the safety.
Looked like she was shaping up there. She just get down and smash the one across the side pocket. Maybe then just had a little bit of a second thought, Tim.
Well, I have to say, she doesn't very often have that second thought, but I'm glad she does at times, because not always does it work to shoot the instincts.
Well, looking at an early jump was her first thought as well, but she's had second thoughts also. Both players realise the enormity of this match. It is a last 16 match. It's win big now or go to the beach. Couldn't resist it twice. Element of safety as well, Tim, but not sure she's got there or not. May have left this one ball.
Yeah, and could also play the jump if she hasn't. Also could go real first, of course. She's even massaying, so it must be a small edge of the 3-ball. She's looking to making the 1. She could put the cue ball behind the orange 5 in the top right. But we all know Tkach. Sometimes she does the unusual.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes the sublime, sometimes the ridiculous. Just love watching her play, Paul. Just as simple as that, Tim. I just love watching her.
Well, we might get to see another unusual shot, because she's cutting balls all over. Never touch the sides.
Just not fair that one player can have so much talent. It's just not fair, Tim. Share a little bit of it around, Tkach, please.
Yeah, the only thing that comes with a lot of talent is to be consistent. That's something sometimes the difficulty, and that's also what we sometimes get to see with Cheska. I feel that sometimes she plays amazing stuff, and then at times, well, her quality is wobbling a little bit, and that's where maybe the other players are making different choices and staying more stable. But how would you not go aggressive on everything you see if you can cue the ball this good? So I understand definitely. And I think she's played a great shot here on the 8. Don't think Christina can get to the 8. If she can, she might be able to cut it, but this is a thin one.
It's true what you said, though, about talented players. You either get everything or nothing. It's that kind of vibe, isn't it, with these geniuses? And they are geniuses. I mean, to be born with this talent is just amazing. She obviously works very, very hard as well, but I don't think she works hard on her technique. I think she just plays a lot of pool, Tim. There's a difference, isn't there, between actually doing drills, and I'm not saying she doesn't do drills, but I mean working on your stance, on your cue action. I'm sure she just pots balls all day long and just loves it, and it shows in her game.
Yeah, so it looks like the opening rack will be going to the Pinay. Straight in on the 10.
Yeah, takes it down. That's the way she can play. Crystal's forgot something in her bag. So other matches going on at the moment. Sao Sao up against Wan Ling Wang. Wan has taken the first rack there. Xia Xia Liu, what a great match we saw last night. Oh, just absolutely fantastic. Couldn't stop thinking about that match when it had finished. Just a great match. She's now 1-0 up against Kristina Zlateva. Jasmine Ocean 1 up against Chao Xie Yu. 1 up against Bean Hung. Pia Filler 1 down against Rublin Armit. Margaret Fifilova 1 down against Chihiro Kawahara. And the sister of Zhou, Chia Chia, she's just starting out against Kelly Fisher. So here we go then. Ready for rack number 2. More of the same, please. From either player, I don't mind. Just entertain me. Just let me sit here and be entertained.
Yeah, and it's another dry break for Cheska. Leaving this one ball awful thin. Quite sure Christina's going to play safe. Will she be looking for the cue ball under the 5-9? Can she get there? Or I think I would try to play this thin and leave the 2-6-7 in between.
Well, she thought the same. Good shot. Appreciated by Cheska. Little tap on the table. Always nice to see, isn't it? Sportswomanship. Yeah, don't forget, Crystal. She's got that Filipino blood running round her veins. It's like a map of the underground. She knows exactly where everything is. All the kicks.
Oh, this time, just not too sure what she was expecting there. It's so difficult to catch that super thin. Could have maybe done with more pace or maybe bring the cue ball near the 8-5 on that one.
Yeah, I think Christina Tkach is just going to have to be on her game completely today. Her safety's going to have to be a lot better than that because this young lady pots them off the lampshades. Took a bit of a chance there. She'll probably cut it in the middle or something.
Well, even though we know that she can go aggressive, well, she's called it, but I cannot imagine.
She did go
I
for
was
it
just
as well.
going to say, I think she might have played safe and look at the cue ball.
Oh.
Ooh. But it has worked. Cut was pretty steep to the side. I don't really think it was on, but she almost made it look like it went in.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Cheska's a little bit rough around the edges, if I can use that term. I think you know what I mean by that. Really not the polished player that, like some are. She's no Jasmine Ocean or Christina Tkach. She's just pure talent through and through. Very much like Jimmy White in the snooker world. Should have won a lot more than he did win in his career. He got to 7 world finals or 6 world finals, I believe, I beg your pardon. Didn't win one of them. Preferred to entertain. The best player never to win a world title. Oh, she's got away with that, Tim. And that's what's frustrating, playing against Cheska.
Yeah, this is a tricky position to be in. Now, for a lot of people at home, they would probably say, well, why is she just not nicking the 3 ball and get the cue ball behind the 4? But that's just such a small window. And where are you playing the 3 ball to? You're always looking for cover with the 3 ball and the cue ball.
Well, that's gone completely wrong. I'm not sure what she was playing there. I just think she played it too hard, Tim. I think she was trying to lay the 3 on the rail. And she's off again.
Yeah, a little bit of a weird shot. She had to play the roll up on the 3 ball. Quite sensitive.
Doesn't always have the best cue ball, but she pots so well that she doesn't really need the perfect cue ball all the time. She just sees the shot so quickly, gets down and plays it, gets on with it. She can't wait for the next rack already. She once run a rack of 10 ball, you might remember, Tim, in Klagenfurt in 45 seconds. I witnessed it. It was incredible. Yeah, and if Christina isn't careful here, she's going to fall a long way behind because Cheska runs the racks off so quickly, Tim. All of a sudden, you look at the scoreboard, you're 3 or 4 nil down. You lost the first set. It was a bit of a loose safety. That's 2 now from Christina. Remember on the 1 ball before in the first rack. 3 ball in this rack. So she's going to have to tighten up her safety. She's going to have to slow her down, keep her cold in her seat for a little while. She did lose her first round match in this Tkach. So she is beatable, of course. Beat Brittany Bryant, then lost to Amber Chen, then overcame Savannah Easton and Wei Wei, and then Van Bui Juan on her way to this last 16. Christina's come through the easy route. Camille Buhat and Zit Hui Charlene Shai. So not been beaten yet, the reigning champion.
Yeah, slight bit of cut on this break. Still a monster break if you imagine the cue ball squatting past the side pocket. Just nothing dropping so far for Cheska. Might have to consider to still go slightly outwards a bit, because this position is now her third dry break in a row. Now the 4 ball.
One.
It's a tough one because you need the straight cueing, but I would say overall the cue ball is slightly going inwards. Mini angle she's got, so I was technically looking more at what to do with the 4 ball than the 2 and the 3.
Well, that'll make her feel a lot better, Tim. But as you said, now how does she get to the 3? Needs a big draw on this if she's going to try and get underneath the 4. Or maybe, yeah, somewhere there near the middle pocket. That would work as well. And of course she's got to somehow hold for the 5.
She's missed the 3 ball mark, and look at this. Now the 3 ball is just next to the 5 and the 4. Maybe a bump into the 5.
Yeah, see, that's Cheska all over. She can be flying along. And then just, I mean, she really, really did rush that one. I know she plays fast, but didn't really give it too much thought. I didn't think. But she's got away with it. She's got the rolls at the moment. This is nasty, nasty cueing. Hard to hit the cue ball where you want to hit it. It's a good shot though, but no reward, Tim.
Yeah, fully hooked by the 10. I don't think the jump cue is something to look at. Quite near the 10. She's going the same route to find the 4.
Must be something about left-handers and natural ability and, you know, wanting to entertain. I mentioned Jimmy White before. You got Judd Trump. You got McEnroe in tennis. Jimmy Connors. There's only one statistic that makes that not true, Tim. I'm a left-hander as well. Yeah, so you have to say Tkach had all the rolls in that particular rack, but she's come out on top. But she mustn't panic, Christina. You've got to stay calm, play your own game. It's very, very easy to get swept away in the wave that this young lady creates. It's like a tidal wave when she starts. This was a great two-ball. I thought, okay, here we go. And then missed a relatively straightforward three, Tim. So did Tkach, an even easier three. And then, of course, that bit of good run was trying to catch that a little bit thinner to try and get behind the 10. Ended up hooking herself. And, of course, from there on, it was only going to be one thing. Clearance from Tkach. Now, she does have to sort the break out, though, Tim. No balls off the break yet.
Well, I have to correct myself, or actually, I just got corrected by a good friend of ours, Michael, who told me that Tkach did make a ball on her opening break, but the last two breaks were indeed dry.
You led me astray, Timothy. You led me astray.
Well, I'd rather be honest. Ooh.
Foul.
Yeah, I think she might have put the cue ball past the line.
Oh, I'd love to
And
see that again.
This is not the first time I've seen this week.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Not seen it. I've heard about it. Was it Tkach before as well?
That I don't think so. I think it was in the doubles.
Well, we can't see from there, can we?
I mean, it kind of looks like it is over the line, but difficult from this position, this camera angle.
Well, it's a bad error of judgment. What's she done here? Ball in hand, Tim, and she's finished there on the 2.
Yeah, I'm absolutely speechless. I mean, the shot clock is on. Maybe she got rushed, but I cannot imagine what she's played there.
Oh, there's another mistake. She's just all over the place at the moment. She needs to settle down. I think she'll be glad to get out and get this set over with and go and have a freshen up and come back with a new game plan, a new attitude, because at the moment it's not going well for the reigning champion. That's not the best of shots, though. But that is.
Yeah, that is.
That's just, it's just what she does, isn't it? Just incredible. Yeah, opening up the 9 and the 10.
Well, one little more recovery on this 5 ball. Yeah, it was a little bit off angle. So, still a chance for Christina to do something. Yeah, the only thing I would like to see from Tkach, like for example on that 5 ball, if she would have taken that slight bit more of attention on it. Because sometimes she does shoot the ball quite careless, which sure helps with the pressure but well, bear down a little bit and close out the set. It's too easy to miss a ball like that.
I just don't think she can, Tim. I think that's the way she plays, and she'll suffer whatever consequences come with that style, I think it's the way she enjoys to play, just wants to get on with it. That's, wants to enjoy herself. But of course, it's no enjoyment by missing balls. Of course not. But yeah, this could be a real turning point for Christina. Played 2 dreadful shots early on the 1 ball and then the safe on the 2, but she's got away with it. So if she could just calm herself down. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Taking her time, using that time on the shot clock. Let Cheska sit in her chair a little bit longer and stew on that 5 ball.
Oh, yeah, good shot. Nicely played. Think it's gonna help Christina too to finish this rack. To get that first rack on the board always is a thing. Kills the momentum for the opponent, and it gives you that feeling that you are finally ready to get going.
Yeah, it shows strength of character as well, doesn't it, Tim? She played 2 awful shots early on, but she's come back like she's never missed a ball. Played very, very nicely indeed. So 3-1 it is. She's now officially a part of this last 16 match. This was just an
Just
unbelievable.
wondering. Yeah. Just wondering if that missed 5 ball has any consequences for Cheska. You know, at times missing one of those shots can really hurt. It does have impact on your game. Just wondering if it does. I mean, sometimes it's easy to shake off.
I'm never sure with Cheska, you know, she plays on confidence. I think she's fine until she misses. Then I think she's vulnerable. I really do. But then again, she'll stick in another ridiculous shot from out of nowhere, and all of a sudden the confidence back. You know, it only takes her 1 shot to get back in. She's that kind of person. She thrives on it. Ball down.
Yeah, not much on this 1 ball. Cannot expect her to go aggressive, calling the straight back and bring the cue ball near the 4 in case she makes it. What else is there to play? Probably could bring the cue ball 3 rails underneath the 10-5, around the 4-6.
You don't like the cut at all, Tim?
Oh, yeah, good call. I actually did not consider
I
the
thought
cut.
she would go. Yeah, I thought she would go. I mean, it looked kind of okay on the overhead for some reason. Just had a feeling she might have a go, and it shows her confidence. She's feeling good still, which is great. And good for us viewers.
Well, she didn't land on the 2, so definitely would like to get the cue ball frozen to the 7 or the 8.
Yeah, this is important now. Must get a good safety shot in here. Well, it's jumpable, Tim.
It might even be kickable. There's a window to the long rail.
Yeah, just see it. Just seen it. And don't forget where she's from. Oh. Just complete opposites, aren't they? In styles. Raising the butt raises the degree of difficulty.
Well, she's not great on this 4. Can she still play the 4 off the 6 to be able to control the cue ball to the left of the 5? Or is she playing another safety behind the 7-8? These have to be closer to the 7-8. I mean, this is positions, or these are positions where if you stick the cue ball to the 7-8, you have such a big chance of getting ball in hand. Sure, she is getting the shots after, so it's not like it hasn't worked, but it's such a big difference. It hurts your opponent more. Gets you going easier, of course, with the ball in hand. Don't think it will be easy to get on this 5 ball from this position. Well, all the way to the top left corner it is. We'll have to follow the cue ball at least past the side pocket to have angle on the 6 to get to the 7.
Well, that quick 5 she took on has already cost her 2 racks. Including this one, of course, I mean. Well, whatever it was that was wrong with her in the first couple of 3 racks, she certainly sorted it out, Tim, because she's playing very, very high standard now, and so is Wan Ling Wang. She's taken the first set already against Seo Sewa. Kristina Zlateva is 2-2 with Shasha Liu. Jasmine Ocean has set up as well already against Zit, who is Charlene Chai. Che Yu Chao is 3-2 down to Bean Hung. Pia Filler 3-1 down to Rublin Armit. Chihiro Kawahara is 3-2 down to Margaret Fefalova-Steyer. And Tia Tia Chou is a set-up against Kelly Fisher already as well. Well, one sister yesterday did the business against Kelly, looking to make it a family double. Good start from Tia Tia Chou, but don't forget we are now best of 5 sets, guys. It's not best of 3 anymore. Best of 5 sets all the way to the final. Marco has racked the balls. So breaking to stay in this first set, looking to get on the hill. Matching glove and cue. Nothing doing, Tim.
Yeah, making a ball on the break has been a struggle so far. Push out has called, but she is going to find herself in early trouble. I mean, look at all the balls on the left side. Cannot imagine getting the cue ball behind there. Could even go over the right side of the 1 and bring the cue ball back down table around the 3 ball, but Definitely something you have to take on, this safety. Yeah, a little bit of a surprising push out there from Cheska. Would say anyone would have expected to be hooked after that push out. Another close one.
You know, it's strange, isn't it, Tim? A lot of players, I forget who it was yesterday, you know, there's a few of them as well that just come to the table with their jump cues straight away when they know they're hooked. Whereas Cheska doesn't even think about it. It's like the last thing on her mind. It's, I'm going to kick out of this. Oh, she needs cover. She needs cover because she's going awfully close to the corner. Now, rail first is on. I think she may have to bend it slightly, Tim, or may have to masse around the 8.
Well, I was going to say, I think she might have to jump, and she did not prepare to get her jump cue out of the bag.
Still in the case. That shows you how little she even thinks about the jump cue. Yeah, it's a little bit naughty, that is, not bringing you. I thought maybe she had a jump break cue, but no, she hasn't. So jumping with the air rush. Yeah, no good.
Was wondering, could have maybe dug a little deeper in the cue ball to run into the 6. Now, she might have either the bank is on, or a safety behind the 6 if she can bank the 2 ball 3 rails out.
I think we know what she's going for. Oh no, she's gone for the safety. Wow.
Well, I would say we're definitely going to see the jump cue out, unless the 2 ball is on straight away. I don't think it is from this angle. So, kind of have to play the jump here because the 3 ball is next to it. Comes with a big reward. Just the 9 ball though is still tricky for the run out.
Well, that did not look on, did it? Nine ball's a problem, Tim.
I gotta say though, the 9-10 combination is not laying too horrible if you put the cue ball as near as possible to the left long rail.
Big angle here. Maybe looking at going into the 9 here, Tim, and holding the cue ball there for the cut on the 6. That's what she was looking at. Oh, nearly went wrong. Combo is definitely on now. Even easier than it was. Very calm-natured. Does a lot of meditation, a lot of work on her mind, on her body, eats well, works out.
Well, she has left herself another angle on this 8. So she's going to play into the tight side pockets to open up the 9-10.
Good shot.
Yeah, that is going to put this opening set into a hill set, and I don't think anybody would have expected that up till that missed 5 ball in the 4th rack for Czeska to close out the set.
Yeah, this is what you get with two players like we're watching here. One just pure talent, raw talent. The other, somebody who's worked on her technique. Maybe not as much talent. Of course, she has talent, but not as much as Czeska. So she works on other areas of her game. Margaret Fefilova, same kind of player. But I really did think that shot was going to cost her this first set, Tim, but it didn't. Jumped out of it, but didn't have anything on the 2 ball, and then didn't play a great safety on the 2. Left it for Christina. And this was the result. Great stuff. The crystal beginning to shine. Early morning in Bali.
Breaking the hill set. Would be nice to make a ball. Oh, quite the overcut. She hitting the ball that thin just doesn't really make many balls move, does it?
So a chance for Czeska. Stun this in to the top right. How's she feeling? She does bump balls. I did say her cue ball isn't the best, but she's very good at getting herself out of tight jams. It was the 5 ball that cost her the last 3 racks. Yeah, nice shot. So this should be the first set, but very, very, I'm sure Christina will be feeling a lot better than she was at 3-0, even if she still loses the set. She has shown up. She's played some good stuff as well. I'm sure she may have been expecting to lose the first set anyway after Czeska started the way she did.
Yeah, at least she got the feeling that she participated in this set, Mark.
Yeah, she'll go to the bathroom feeling a whole lot better than she did half an hour ago, that's for sure. So she has taken a time out. Tim de Ruyter and myself, Mark White, we're going to do the same. We'll be back with set number 2. This is starting to boil up a little bit, isn't it? Welcome back, guys, to the International Conference Centre here in Bali. Interesting first set, a bit of to and froing. Started out 3-0 up. Tkach, overall performance for the first set. Christina 7-4-4, Tkach 7-9-5, and they're not far apart in Fargo's either, just 29 points in it. Tkach 7-7-4, Christina 7-4-5. The referee's gone AWOL. Where are you, Marcus? Referees need breaks as well. Don't forget, this is Mark White with Tim Deloita. So let's just give you a few latest scores while we're waiting for this second set to get underway. Chia Chow, after taking the first set against Kelly Fisher, they are 1-1 in the second. Margaret Fefilova now 3-3 with Chihiro Kawahara in their first set. Rublin Almit, previous two-time world 10-ball champion, is one set up against Pia Filler. Zhou Xiaoyu, one set up also over Bean Hung. Zithui Charlene Chai is a set down to Jasmine Ocean. They're 1-1 in their second set. Kristina Zlateva has lost the opening set to Shasha Liu. Sarah has also lost the first set to Wan Ling Wang, but they're 1-1 in their second set. Now then, Tim, we always have a little game. Normally we do it at the start of the tournament, but we're down to the last 16. So let's take it from the last 16. Who's your favourite in the women? And who's your favourite to take the men's World 8-ball as well? Any favourites that you've got in your mind right now?
Well, I'm glad you're asking me so late instead of in the beginning of the tournament because I'm still clueless. Well, I haven't seen so many players in general because a lot of it was, of course, the doubles in the beginning of the week. I will have to overthink this one a bit.
You've used all your excuses. I need a name.
But I have to say, Shasha Liu yesterday, that was quite some performance against Han Yu. So who knows?
So that's your guess, is it?
Yeah.
I'm just sending you a little picture to prove, Tim, that I had exactly the same thought. That's who I've written down as well. I'm just sending it to you for proof. I don't need to think that I waited for you to say that and then I said the same.
Well, I'm glad we're even once. Usually I take the stupid picks, so... Or not the stupid picks. Usually I lose this one, so...
Yeah, I mean, you can have an outsider as well. One you fancy for the outsider. I'm going to go with... Well, I've got to go with Kelly, haven't I? Everyone's going to say... He's going to say Kelly anyway. So I'm going to go with Kelly as my outside choice this time.
Well, I will go for Rubelin.
Noted, sir. Noted.
Well, I gotta make sure that there's some great curry when I come back to Thailand, so I have to take these bets on.
Yeah, I can't remember. Do I owe you a curry or do you owe me one after the last one? I think you owe me one, to be honest.
Well, I'm not sure if you were right, but I was definitely not right on the last one. That's a guarantee. I don't think any of my players got to the quarterfinals, so...
Decent safety there from Tkach. I think that's what she's got to do.
Pretty decent hit on the 4 mark, though. Big ball.
Yeah, but you've really got to catch them right, haven't you? If you don't make them, Tim, you leave them, right? You're going to leave something on, especially for somebody like Tkach Centeno.
Yeah, it's either that or you hit him really firm to hopefully send the 4 all the way down table or the cue ball all the way down table. But then still, indeed, with how everything was laying, you would say difficult to get the hook on that one. It's called the 6. Does it still go by the 8? I need to get my eyes checked, Mark, because that clearly was on and I didn't think it was. I was already expecting the Karaman to the 8.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. They just keep giving me these stupid glasses that I can't see through.
Well, Cheska's starting exactly the same way like she did in the opening set.
Yeah, we're back to where we started, aren't we?
So the opening rack goes to Jessica Centeno, comes out guns blazing. Yeah, definitely will be looking to take this set a little shorter than the last one.
I mean, that rack was literally over in a flash, wasn't it? It really was. It's kind of one of the best nicknames, I think, out there, to be honest, that actually suits a player. Very tight, wasn't it, that 6 ball? That was a nice shot to the 9. But does need to start making balls on the break. Christina in Zen mode over there, just doing a bit of meditation, maybe just staying calm. Very close to the cue ball in the side, Tim, but the 7 went instead.
Well, I look at this starter too. She's on the 1. The 2 balls near. The 1 is going to give her natural angle on the 2 to go into the short rail and back out for the 3 in the same corner as the 2. Everything else is in the open. Now, this is maybe a little bit more of a cut and she doesn't want to play it too firm. She's even banking this, Mark.
Wow. That's confidence. Had an easy, straightforward pot on, but it didn't avail the position that she needed.
Yeah, now it's just about leaving yourself a nice angle on the 4 to cross over to the 5. This could be a breaker run coming up. Looks like she might have put herself quite straight on this 4, hasn't she? Yeah, she's going forward. Don't land straight on this 5 ball to the corner. No, she hasn't. This is where she still gets out at times. If you get straight on the 5, things get nasty. But she improvises to where it still works well. Like she's left a perfect angle on the 5. Really allows her to still get going. This is great stuff.
And although these pockets we know are playing tight, Tim, she's the kind of person that just still slaps them in, and doesn't really even give them a second thought, does she? Just plays it like it's any other pocket. Oh, just got past that 10 ball, played it well, and all of a sudden, I don't want to keep saying it, but in a flash, it's 2-0. Doesn't seem a couple of minutes since they were coming back off their break. All of a sudden, Christina's 2 down again. And it's pretty much as we were in the first set. But it's exactly the same as we were in the first set. Got a little bit lucky there, almost scratched in the side, but played this lovely bank shot. That's confidence for you, Tim, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really look like she's doubting herself in any way. As you can see, she got straight on that 4 and still said, okay, well, let's go forward. And like, she's very calm at the moment. And just like the first set, it's really not looking like Christina has much to say. She's now also being put in the chair for a bit.
Yeah, so break and run, the first one. Been going just an hour.
And another shape. Wow, she's hit this break great. Full in the face. Good energy, nice pop on the cue ball, nicely controlled. The cue ball got kissed, but that's something you don't always have control over. And if you consider she plays a stop shot, she has a 2-10 combination she could go aggressive on. Don't think she can do more with the cue ball being so straight on the 1.
WPA rules, it is a world championship, so no early 10s. 10 ball is the last ball, so it will come back up. She'll call it. Has to be careful here, though. It will respot. Oh, she's lost the cue ball, Tim.
Yeah, could have still went. Could have went. Fortunate there if she had bumped the 9 full. But it's a bunch of ifs. Ifs don't count in pool. Is she going 1 rail at it? 1 rail could get her shape on the 3 ball. 2 rails. If she makes it, it brings the cue ball towards the 5-7.
I like the way she played it, though.
And on these angles, it's so difficult to say whether the 2 goes or not. The last time I was saying it doesn't. I'm glad Christina is doubting it. That means my eyes are still somewhat all right.
They're waking up, Tim. That's what they're doing. They're waking up.
Oh, she's called the 2 in the top left corner. So she's going to kick over the bottom short rail, banking the 2 into the right long rail. And then trying to leave the cue ball behind the 10 or the 8, and the 2 behind the 5 or the 7.
I'm surprised she's not going at a little swerve here, to be honest. It didn't look like a full hook to me. She has the better view, of course. Played it very nicely. Well played, Christina.
Yeah, I only fear one thing, though, and that's the fact that the safety behind the 5-7 is a quite alright area, either with the cue ball or with the 2 ball. Oh, that is very sloppy. She's hit it too thick.
Yeah, see, that's where she could just take an extra second or 2 there, Tim. You know, just make sure. You've got to be as accurate with your safeties as you are with your potting. You can't just hit and hope on them. Yeah, we know she loves to put the extension on the back of the cue. Has a very, very lot of cue hanging over the bridge. This isn't too bad, though. I've seen it a lot worse than this. I've seen the cueing up to the joint. Well negotiated. Christina getting a chance earlier, Tim, in this rack than she did in the last set. She was 3 down before. She had a look at the shot, really.
Chose to play the short side of the 7. Quite interesting. Still needs somewhat of a shot, probably topspin 48 in the right center. Don't think she's going to be slamming the 7 ball in to stun off the rail. Then yet again, a little bit short here and there. Still fine to run the cue ball, of course. 3 rails around the 10.
Yeah, once again, showing a lot of composure. That was a good run out. And of course, well, this week, Fedor playing in another country, so no support for her here yet, but I wonder will we see him. Got knocked out of the Hanoi Open yesterday, Fedor Gorst. Also, the reigning champion is out. And also Sanchez Ruiz, quite a lot of players going out early. So we may even see Fedor coming over to Bali for a holiday. What do you reckon, Tim? That's what I'd be doing if I was him.
Well, a little trip to Bali doesn't sound too bad. When do I fly? I wish. Well, they probably have plenty more events still to come after this. I mean, I'm not too aware of the schedule. They might be going to Qatar for the World Cup. So they might be traveling together soon anyways, but sure, if Christina goes deep in the World 10 ball, we might see Fedor coming. Why not? Together is always better than alone, right, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, they got engaged in, I think it was Paris, I think it was. Why not complete the deal in beautiful Bali? Come on, Fedor. Well, pull down, Tim.
Yeah, no future though. And I like my chances here to jump and bring the cue ball under the 10 and banking the 1-up table. But it's a really aggressive shot though. You don't have to take these on. That's where I think the balance between knowing when to push and when to take the shot yourself is so much more important. I mean, if you're gonna push to this position, you know the same shot is coming. Just maybe not because the cue ball is on the rail. Well, that took a full 3 seconds for Jessica to figure out the shot, so not the
it's not good
most,
enough.
not enough pace on the ball to get the hook.
Yeah, not good enough at this level. Just a little stat for you guys. We haven't had one foul yet off the safety or hook of the other player. So they've both been kicking very well, Tim. Oh, a little bit too much spin on it. Check the cue ball a little bit too much, Tim. Was trying to get over behind the 4. Probably caught the 1 ball just a little bit thin. Yeah, this is what Christina needs to do. Just needs to slow Centeno down a little bit. Keep it tight. And she will get chances. And that 3 ball's gone in a very nice position, Tim.
Yeah, it will still be tricky to get from the 4 to the 5. As you can see, the 7 blocking most of the 5. Still does go to the bottom right, but needs some work. Needs to layer herself up nicely from this 3 ball to get there.
We've actually only had 1 foul in this match, full stop. And that was when Cheska broke from over the line, Tim. So it really is a high quality match we're witnessing here. Well, it does still go to the top left. Are you taking this one on, Tim? I think you kind of have to, don't you?
Well, there is a little bit of a stun safety behind the 7. I don't think Christina is going to take this risk. Oh. That was such a big target to land the 7 behind. I mean, not trying to down talk her, but you could see on her facial expression too that was pretty high percentage. Thing is, you don't always have to run out all over the place to win the match, with good safety shots.
Cue ball's heading that way. Very, very close. I think she's got her, Tim.
Well, I see the purple or the pink air rush coming out, so definitely has her, but thing is, there's not so much insurance on this. She's going to jump bank this and trying to get distance. Not much more you can do. Well,
Oh,
well.
hasn't been called frozen. Makes things slightly easier, I guess.
Yeah, let's
Just roll
see. I
up to it.
think I would just... Yeah, or some... Oh.
10 ball she's called.
She did call the 10 in the top corner.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, is this on player option? It's not a foul, it's miss a turn, but she can give it back if she wants. But I think it's on, so there's no way Cheska's getting this one back. Or is there? It's another 30 seconds to think about it. Maybe a slight swerve, Tim. A bit right hand spin, just to twist it around the 8.
Well, there is no way on this planet that I'm giving this back. You either have to curve yourself, or if you can hit an edge and you cannot make the 6, then play safe, overcut the 6 and bring the cue ball up table. I'm just never gonna give this back. You know your opponent most likely will swerve it in. Oh, she could make
Cue
it.
ball.
Just a cue ball. Oh. Well, this to tie things at 2. She does have the shape on the 8. Doesn't have to do too much to the 9 mark.
Yeah, just a little stun draw out. Just a little bit, just to get away from the rail. Another nice little stun off the side rail here, where she's just playing high ball, so she has more of an angle. Yeah, nicely on this 10 to do what she did in the first set. After a good start from Tkach, she levels it up again. It's 2-2. Well, when Tkach last won the World 10 Ball back in 2023 in Klagenfurt, Austria, I was sat ringside. I wasn't commentating on that match. I was sat next to Rubelin Armit. And I'll never forget her getting the flag out as Tkach was preparing to make the final 10 ball to win it. And she gave the flag to Tkach. Beautiful scenes. And Rubelin back in some great form herself. She's taken the first set against Pia Filler, but she's 2-1 down in the second. Chihiro Kawahara has taken the first set against Margaret Fefilova and also the first rack. Kelly Fisher has equalised. It's 1-set-all now there against Chia Chia Chow. And her older sister is doing okay as well. Took the first set against Bean Hung, but Bean Hung is actually 3-0 up in the second set. Jasmine flying along 2-0 up against Chai. Christina Zateva has lost the first set to Shasha Liu, but is 2-0 up in the second set. And Wan Ling Wang has taken the first set against Sao Sao and is also 3-2 up in the second. Up to date. Ball down for Christina. Nicely on this 2 ball as well. Little draw for the 3. Don't overdo it. Yeah, now is a choice to make. Go for position between the 10 and the 6 or go centre table. Just going between the 10 and the 6. Doesn't want to overhit this one either. Well, that was the problem playing that way. I think she's okay though. Looking to see if the 6 will pass the 10. That would make things a lot easier with where the 5 is. Yeah, slightly awkward bridging. Watch that ponytail doesn't flip over and foul a ball. It would be a foul, even if the ball didn't move. All ball fouls. Nice little angle on this 6 ball as well. Cueing beautifully now. Slightly smaller angle than maybe she wanted. May have to power this in.
Yeah, will be interesting to see if she draws in between the 10-8 or all the way to the bottom left. Because the scratch is onto the bottom left. Played a perfect, nice angle on the 8 to go up again.
Standing straight up the centre of the table. That's beautiful as well. Nice angle to draw back for the 10 to the bottom right. And she will be on the hill, Tim. Lovely slow backswing. Just the slightest of pauses. Not even a pause really, just a kind of a get ready. Yeah, we saw that lovely bank shot a little bit earlier on, didn't we, from Tkach? Well, I've got a nice little fact here. Tables originally had flat vertical walls that acted as rails. Their only function really, though, was to keep the balls from falling off the table. They resembled riverbanks and even used to be called banks. Players discovered the balls could bounce off the rails and began deliberately aiming at them. Thus, the bank shot was born. So Marcus checking the rack, making sure they're nice and tight. Breaking on the hill, that young lady there. Always looks amazing. What's she got there? A Mars bar, I think, look, hasn't she? You know, we used to have an advert on TV that used to say a Mars a day helps you work, rest and play. Well, she'll be hoping it helps her to play pool. Because she could be losing this second set. We could be all square. Let's see how she breaks, Tim.
Oh, she does make the one on the break. 2 ball being bumped all over. But she won't be able to continue. Well, with the push out she can, but nothing offensively, of course. Where to push to? Let's see. Push to a jump. or just to the top short rail.
Well, we didn't have any break and runs in the first set, but we've had 2 in the second. So things are heating up very nicely, Tim. Oh, she must be firing at this, surely.
Well, I do like to bring the cue ball 2 rails all the way up to the 9.
She's drawing to the
Wow,
side
she's-
rail and back over. She's all in. She's all in. That's the problem, isn't it? Jump cue's coming out for the second time.
Well, the
I think
9
she's
ball
got her
does
lucky.
make the corner bigger, Mark.
Yeah, it certainly does. Oh, well, the pocket's not that big, though. There's no pocket on the floor. Second foul, then, of the match. Both for Tkach. One for that, one for breaking across the head string earlier on. So good chance, then, for Christina here to level the match, Tim, at 1 set all. Noticed Christina's got some very nice new fancy shoes. Have to wear black leather, of course, for the World Championships. No trainers. Must be leather. And Cheska's got her lucky red socks on. I'm sure she had them on when she won the world title in 23.
Well, you could imagine what can go wrong still in this rack. But then she's played that shape from 5 to 6. This is quite a cut. She's not going to get closer to the 7 ball, that's for sure. Oh, slightly on top of the 10.
Real test up. But as you said before, it's a big pocket, Tim. It was a big pocket with a jump cue. It's even bigger when you're not jumping. And she used it. Oh, this is nasty. Probably just stop the cue ball. If she's dead straight on this into the side pocket, just hold the cue ball. Nice smooth stroke, head still.
Yeah, perfect. 2 balls away from tying this match up at 1. Great set she's played from 2-0 down. Perfect.
Yeah, very nicely done as well. Showed a lot of character there, a lot of spirit. And Cheska taking a timeout, as is Christina. So Tim DeRuyter and myself, Mark White, we're going to do the same. We'll see you for set number 3 very shortly. Welcome back to the International Conference Centre here in Bali, guys. Just look at that player overall performance. 725 for Christina in the first set, 921 in the second. And for the first time, she leads in player overall performance, 820 to 812. So huge step up in form from Christina in that second set. It will be Tkach breaking in, well, sets 1, sets 3, and sets 5 if we get that far. And of course, if we do go to 5 sets, and we get to 3-3, we will have a shootout, and that would be very, very interesting. The flair of the flash and the calmness of the crystal. Here we go then. Tim de Ruyter and myself, Mark White, are in the booth for you.
Yeah, another cracking break. Just 3-4 balls getting super close of going, but not going.
Sure, I thought she was going to jump this, Tim. Oh, I'm speaking your pardon, it looked a different colour, that 5 ball on the overhead. It looked like the 1 ball. I should take my sunglasses off, that would help, I think.
Or is she going to try and nestle the cue ball on top of the 6? Risking the scratch, or... Yeah, interesting. Might be able to kick underneath the 1, sending the 1 towards the 3, leaving the 4 or the 3 ball in between.
Taking your first option, Tim, I think.
It's so sensitive, but she took care of the 1 ball behind the 4 at least.
Yeah, kicking at it. Good try. Played it a bit hard though, Tim. Well, we can have the same start to the previous 2. Jessica taking a 3 or 2-0 lead. So what's happened in the past? Probably going to have to play the 5-6, Tim.
Yes, yeah. I mean, what else is there to play? The 5 also doesn't go to the top right by the 7. So we'll have to play the 5-6. We will find out in approximately 5 seconds what she's playing.
Yeah, she's come the wrong side
not.
of this. Have to play the 5-7, maybe.
Well, I do like the fact that she went to go over and see where she wanted to be on the 7, but she did put herself a little bit of an angle here. She hits these combinations not with a very soft pace either, like she really cues through the shot. That might be one of the tricks to never miss one, because she usually makes a lot of them. So another quick rack. Promising to be a great battle once again between these 2 ladies. Now Jessica again taking the lead in the 3rd set. Feels a little bit like the match is on replay for me, Mark.
Yeah, it's carbon copy, isn't it? Well, Jessica did play in the World 8-ball final just recently against Jasmine Ocean. Jasmine won it heel with that amazing 8-ball into the side. I'll never forget that one. but doesn't really play many of the WPBA tournaments. Doesn't travel too much, but she always travels for the big ones, for the world titles and the games, Commonwealth Games, World Games, Southeast Asia Games. Ball down, Tim.
Yeah, and well, there's always the combination on this if she chooses to go thin. Don't think the carom is on there. That's super thin. She might be playing safe.
Wow.
Okay, so she's changing the strategy a little bit, I feel like. Could have definitely went to play something really aggressive there. Chose not to.
I'm wondering if she feels okay turning that one down. Oh, did she call the three? Or she called the one off the three, I think, didn't she? Or did she call the three? Oh, she must have called it. No, she didn't.
Oh, could have done with a little less pace in the cue ball. This is not easy at all. Slicing the one ball into the 10, bring the cue ball back up. Oh, cue ball stays on the table. It's not the full hook, but she survived that funny position at least.
Was it you and I, Tim, that played Scotch doubles with Cheska and Rubelin in Puerto Rico in that on that table outside? Do you remember they had the table outside in the bar and restaurant area? Was it you?
No, that was not me.
I wonder who I played with. Might have been George then, perhaps.
Well, she is on the one. Awkward queuing. She's not allowed to touch the 5 ball, of course. Oh, she turned it down.
I don't
Was she
think
too
Cheska will
afraid?
turn this down. She won't turn this down, that's for sure, will she?
No, she's going for it.
Oh, look at this. Miss a three again. 5, rather.
She's on it, though. On the 2 ball.
She's off again. Seems Christina Tkach is always playing to catch up. Unbelievable. was a little bit surprised, when she took more time on it. When she come to look at the 7, I thought, why aren't you just potting this? I once asked Christina, who takes defeat worst, you or Fedor? And she said, oh, definitely Fedor. He's terrible after he loses. He's bad for a long time, whereas I'm okay within 15, 20 minutes. I'm okay again. I suppose it's a good way to look at it. At the end of the day, yes, it's a job. But things don't always go right in your job. But going okay here. Equalised at 1-1. So it's going down, Tim. She was 3-0 down in set 1. She was 2-0 down in set 2. And she's 1 down in set number 3. So things are improving for the Crystal.
Yeah, I'm glad you felt that pattern too. The whole thing is changing a bit. Oh, that was a very shocking miss from Cheska there. And that's overall what has been happening. Every time she had the lead, she had that one funny mistake on a pretty decent opportunity to let Christina back in. And every time she did that, Christina did walk right back into that door and said, oh, hello.
Or Privyet, as they say. Same problem, Tim. Nothing down. Just a safety here. Oh, she... No. Well, I thought she's definitely going to go in behind the 2 or the 3 here.
Well, this run out is also far from over. If you look at the 9, does not go in any corner, any pocket. Would be risky to
Might do after
play the
this,
bump
Tim.
into the 10 now, but gotta catch the 10 just right though.
When else are you going to play it? Now, perhaps.
If she did not run that far, I didn't mind running after 5 into the 10. But now she's also jacking up. Don't think she can still get to the left side of the 10 without missing the 5. She has missed the 5.
Yeah, made it very awkward for herself. Overran the position on the 5 ball. Just about 6 inches less. She would have been able to cue at the ball nicely to play low left into the 10. As you said, the pot just was much more difficult. Well, it's another mistake, though, from Christina. She eats these for breakfast, Cheska. Blows very hot and cold, doesn't she, Cesca Centeno? Flashes of brilliance. And then she'll play a shot like she did on that 6 ball in the last rack and make you wonder how she pots the ball she does and then misses just the silly ones. But it's why we love her. It's why we love to watch her. Flatters to deceive, frustrates you as well. Oh, Cesca. There you see she's part of the Marboys crew. Owner of Marboys has got a big team of players who he treats very well and looks after them, nurtures them. He thought when she missed this 5, Tim, it would be all over, but didn't play a great safety on the 5 ball, Christina. And Cesca did what Cesca does most of the time, not all the time. Oh, that was a good square hit, Tim.
Yeah, both are breaking the balls pretty well. Just, I mean, the result is just not there.
One of the few times the balls have been open as well. On a dry break, nicely on the 1 ball here. Everything else, Tim, out in the open. Where are the potential banana skins in this rack?
Well, the biggest question for me is, does the green 6 ball go to the bottom left? If it does, then I don't really see too many banana skins, maybe getting from the 3 to the 4. Looks like she might have gotten too straight on this. If the 6 does not go to the bottom left, then you have to either get for the 6 to the left center or to the bottom right. I don't think that's fairly easy with where the 5 ball is. No, the shot clock got her there. She doesn't have the angle. She could roll up on the 9. She doesn't have to waste the rack by risking something. Got the point a bit. Well, we do have a cluster now, Mark.
Yeah, it's not going to last very long though, I don't think. She can either use it here to play safe or she can cut it. Safety it is. So that will be the wall of balls that she hides behind. Yeah, nicely done. Let's update some scores for you. There's been quite a lot of movement. Chia Chow has taken a 2-1 set lead now over Kelly Fisher. Margaret Fefilova has equalised. It's now 1-1 with Chihiro Kawahara. Rublin Ahmet has taken a 2-set lead now over Pia Filler. Yu Chow has equalised and is 3-1 up in the 3rd set. Jasmine Ocean flying at 2-0 and 2-1 in racks. Seo Sarah, listen to this, is 2 sets down to Wan Ling Wang. Christina Zateva all level at 1-1. Oh, this would have been lovely with a bit more pace, Tim. But this is very makeable, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely could go in. Just if you imagine a cue ball is tracking forward, so it's difficult to get something on the 5 ball after. And then still you have the problem with this. Still that problem with the 6 and the 8, of course. But she is definitely swinging to the bottom left again.
Yeah, and playing for 6 in the side. Well, not far away from being a classy shot again, Tim. Just misjudged the pot just slightly. Oh, I thought the 8 was going to drop as well, but it doesn't matter. She can play the combo now on the 8. What a pot on the 5. I think she had to swerve that slightly, Tim. Two away from the hill.
Yeah, once again she finds herself on the hill. Can she close out this third set?
Yeah, it's always a big set, isn't it, Tim? The third set.
Well, and also one thing I like about this format is the fact that every set gives the players a different feeling. Like you just mentioned, for example, the set to bring yourself on the hill in sets is always going to be a little bit more tense. The one that to close out the match is going to give the feeling that you might make it to the quarterfinal in the World 10 Ball. So there's like different feelings. The first set, obviously, you're still having the early nerves. So every set has that little bit of extra to it. And it's every time a different feeling.
Well, breaking on the hill for this set.
Well, it will have to wait. But the good news for Tkach is the 1 is not available.
I haven't seen too many push-outs, Tim. I remember one earlier on, but that's only one I remember. Maybe there was more.
Yeah, maybe a little more. I think I can remember 2 of them, but this one, oh, that's not what she was trying to do. She was trying to make it a cluster, not a straight-in combination. No, I cannot imagine Tkach going for the bank, but she might think making the bank is on the 2 and the runout is available, so she has called it cross-side. Excellent shot there. Beautiful cross side from Centeno. Shape on the 2. She'll be flying around the table on this, Mark. Look at this layout.
Yeah, I mean, Christina put all her eggs in one basket there. She said, right, I'm just going to tie the 4-9 up, and I don't mind if I leave a bank on the 1. But then, of course, it went doubly wrong when it went into a perfect combo like it has done. And she's played that well also. I think she can just draw back straight. 5 to the bottom left.
Yeah, only that work could have went wrong. Now, all in the open, up for grabs. Well, I might have to get myself a lottery ticket later today. Because I did send you a couple... Well, I did send you the predictions for this match. And if she runs out, I'm still on my way. Including the set scores.
Let me check those lottery numbers for you, sir, at the end of the match. Doesn't want to be straight on this. She might have to dig down here and draw out of it. You've mentioned that lottery too soon, Tim.
Yeah. She played a short
Having
side.
to play short side. Oh, she'll be okay. I think your numbers are okay. Your numbers so far are 4-3, 4-2, 4-1. You're still going, Tim, and so is Cheska Centeno, and Christina's going as well, out for a little break. So Tim de Reiter and myself, Mark White, we will do the same. We'll see you guys for set number 4 very, very soon. It's really hotting up now. Welcome back, guys, wherever you are watching from around the world. You're joining us just in time for the fourth set between Kristina Tkach, the reigning 10-ball world champion, up against the 2023 champion, Jessica Centeno. And it's Centeno with a 2-1 lead at the moment. Now, there are a few 8-ball matches going on as well at the moment. Kasper Matikainen, 6-5 down to Brian Seguipede from the Philippines. Mohamed Bui is 1 down to Alex Montpellier. Juan Carlos Exposito is 1-1 with Toan Nguyen. Jose Delgado just starting out against Stefan Kasper. Back to this one, Kristina Tkach to break. First rack, set number 4. A set that she has to win. Tim de Ruyter is with me in the booth. Still no balls, Tim. And it's even worse this time.
Yeah, she's mainly breaking to make the 1 ball on the center, and that hasn't been happening that often in this match. Now, the 7 is laying quite alright to nudge the 9 and the 8, for example. Still has to go right, but it certainly is the opportunity to get going once again. Now, this is the closing set for Jessica, and usually you get to see some twists and turns in this set to close it out. You just start to realize you're getting so close to the finish line.
Oh, lovely.
Surprised she is playing this high ball though. She's just not scared of leaving herself that more distance. I was looking at low right to nudge the 9 and stay close. Oh well, she played the 9. Good shot there. Cue ball on the rail on the 10. Are we gonna see any body movement, any flinch? Well, I would say no. What a run out.
Yeah, off the back of Kristina's dry break, left her perfect on the 1. There were a couple of little positional awkward situations, but she overcame them quite well. Here's the break again. And that little nudge on the 1 ball. But yeah, played a great 8 ball there, great 9 ball as well, I thought, Tim. 7 ball was pretty good as well to just open them up, that little nudge. And the shot from distance can so easily go wrong, that and scratching the side. But not on this occasion. So once again, wins the opening rack of the 4th set. She's won the opening rack every single set so far. 3-0 up, 2-0 up, 1-0 up, and she's 1-0 up again. The pattern suggested that Kristina should have won that rack, but she didn't. Well, a lucky 10 ball goes in. So she's made a ball, Tim. What else?
Well, she has the opportunity to hook Kristina behind the 5. I mean, well, the 1 ball is onto the bottom left, and who knows, but I am quite the fan of the safety. Could shoot the 1 into the 3-7 and follow the cue ball up behind the 5. She put it right in between there. Won't be too impossible to hit. It's quite near the second rail. Coming in from the second rail Also gives a quite alright angle, so quite a big ball to hit on the one. But is she gonna get the cover? That's the second question. Probably near the half a diamond short rail.
Well, Jessica's showing restraint there on that one ball. Preferred the safety. Will it pay off? Very difficult to get safe this, Tim, as well.
Wow, she went directly at it. Good hit. Will find herself hooked right away, I would say. Multiple shots she can play. Jessica can play the cue ball in between the 5 and the rail. She could maybe follow up slightly behind the 3 ball just to get enough pace. It will be tricky, but there's options. I like maybe behind the 5 and send the 1 ball to the left of the 10. She does thin the ball quite alright though, so if that's one of your strengths, that could still work from this position.
Well, it's good to see her taking so much time. I don't think I've ever seen her take so much time over a shot as this one. Good shot.
Yeah, I think this was the easiest to execute. Now, Christina did make a good hit on the first one, but this one, more difficult. The 10 ball is near, so could also hit the 10 first, coming in from this angle.
Needs some help from the 10. Well, she's not going to get it. 5 ball could have been tied up, but not now. Goes into both corners, plus, of course, the easy 10 combo. She's off and running again, Tim. A little bit. This is okay. We've done it again. Just smiles about it, Tim, and smashes it in the other pocket, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
What an enigma. Now then, for the 4th set running, can she take the first rack in that set? Oh, she's overhit this slightly. Okay, got a friendly bump on the 10. Going to right-handed straight away. Wants a bounce off the rail. Wow, this is a big shot, Tim. Not sure what angle she has. Looks pretty straight. Maybe a slight angle. Going forwards 2 rails. Missed the 10.
Oh, another friendly bump.
Yeah,
Now
she
this
certainly
8 is
does. Certainly bumps
trickier.
balls on her way, doesn't she? Awkward over the 10 maybe. No, she's okay. Pretty similar shot, Tim, to last rack. Same result. In it goes. astonishing. Every single set, she's taken the lead in. More action coming for you guys this afternoon, 3:30. There will be men's 8-ball World Championships presented by Yalin. Wasn't once really in perfect position. Maybe on the 5 she was perfect, but then got a little bit out of sorts on the 6. Had to play it right-handed. Then this long 7, Tim. Brushed the 10 again. Awkward 8. A little bit of a scary 9 to come across. And then quite a thin 10-ball as well.
Yeah, that rack really did not go by itself. She had to make a lot of difficult shots, even though from the start it didn't promise us to be so difficult.
Oh, it's a good break. What a break.
She makes one.
Ball's flying. Oh.
Well, let's see if she's going to bank the 1 ball 2 rails towards the 2 and the 3 ball, and the cue ball 2 rails behind the 4-5. Or does she have different plans? Sending the 1 over to the 4-5, the cue ball. She kept it short. Oh, this is a little bit too easy to hit. Especially with the jump cue nowadays. Cannot expect to get a ball in hand from this.
Yeah, at the same time, is Christina going to get a shot on the 2 if she makes the 1? Good effort. Well, she's left a chance, and this is the kind of chance that Cheska's been swinging at. Low left on the cue ball, about 5 on the clock face. Actually 7 on the clock face, I beg your pardon. Never could tell the time, Tim.
Oh, she's made another long one. She's definitely chasing this too.
Oh,
Biggest problem, yeah. Oh. She needed a bit more to skim off the 10 to the 3 ball. She was on the rail, so not easy. So we will be kicking with pace. And that pace, that's what the Filipino players do so well too. Of course, they choose what side of the ball they want to hit, but their pace in general, they realize that playing that soft is going to sell out, or playing that extremely hard, the balls will be flying. So they feel what kind of pace works in general for the kick.
Two rail kick here. Maybe call aside.
Yeah, definitely looking to hit this full mark. Could give a very high reward.
Oh, caught the wrong side of it. Caught the wrong side of it, Tim. Well, what a chance then for Christina to get back into this crucial set for her.
Yeah, just gotta make sure to leave herself a slight angle on the 5 to drop from the 5 to the 6 with low left. Straight is not ideal. I think she might be able to just cheat the pocket, but she won't be able to reach either.
Well, that foul then by Tkach, Tim, was the first foul of their opponent's safety in the whole of the match. Incredible. Every other kick has been successful by both players until that one mistake from Tkach with the scratch. Even then, she managed to hit the ball still.
Oh, this is not enough. A little bit high. We'll have to run the cue ball into the 10. But if she skims off the 10 a bit, she might not be on the 7 anymore. Oh, and she's missed the 6.
Well, this does clip in the side. It's awkward. It's not nice. One result to bring you guys already. Jasmine Ocean has won in straight sets 3-0 against Tkach. Mistake, Tim. Mistake.
Yeah, I was actually looking for a safety there. Those are so difficult. Plus, I mean, what for drama we've experienced in the last 3-4 weeks. Everybody's struggling
Oh,
to
no.
make a ball on the side, and she's missed that 6 ball.
Just wondering, did she decelerate on the ball? I mean, she's got perfect on the 7 ball. I don't know what she's done there. Swerving rail first. Oh no, she's swerving straight at it. Oh, look at this, Tim.
Yeah.
Finishing perfect on this 7 ball. This is to get on the hill. This will be another 3-0 lead. It's how she started this match. Christina did come back to 3-3 in it. But it's a huge, huge hill to climb now for the Christina Tkach, the reigning champion. Although she did mention in her interview yesterday that she's not here to defend anything. She's here to play her best. And she'll give it her best. And if it ends with a trophy, then all good. But if not, I'll carry on to the next one. It does have such a great attitude. But now really is staring defeat full in the face. This was a great shot, wasn't it? Followed by that 2 ball. Played that one at good pace as well. Did get the ball in hand, but it was the position to the 6 for Christina that went wrong. Overcut it. And then that was just, well, she's just overcut it. Unbelievable miss on the 6. Well, that's the kind of ball that you have nightmares about, Tim. If you do go on to lose this match. For Rayla. Close. Once again, it's dry. All you ask for when your opponent is on the hill, give me a chance, and she's got it.
Well, she did land a little bit on top of the 8. Might be able to just cue by it if she plays with top right. The thing is, to get to the 3 ball, she's gonna have to go all the way to the left long rail. And it's so easy to land straight and not be able to get to the purple 4.
It's kind of surrounded a little bit, isn't it? The 3 ball, even for positional wise, to the next ball. And you said you don't want to be straight on this. And I think she's pretty about as straight as you can get, Tim. You can draw back to past the 8 ball if she wants to have a go at the 4 ball.
I might stop the cue ball and bank the 4 to the top left. Bring the cue ball down. If you make it, you're on the 5. If you don't make it, you can have a decent hook. Well, she will be playing the safe. I think she's called this just in case. I'm wondering why she just focused on bringing the cue ball back where she was pointing behind the 7. That's what I like.
Oh, it's an easy kick.
Yeah, a possible stick behind the 5. I might even masse into this one. She's looking at 2 rails, but no. Surprising to see that she's actually considering the 2 rails, but she's slowed down a bit.
Don't recall her calling many extensions. Oh, it's gone wrong, Tim. It's on. This is on for Christina. We'll have to play the 5-10 combo, but that's okay. I'd like to have been straighter on this 5-10 combo.
Well, has to be careful not to cut it too much to the left or to the right of the 10. Might lose the 5. Could play the bump into the 8. Oh, she's lost it. And the cue ball.
Yeah, it was the shot before, Tim, wasn't it? The 4 to the 5. She played it too hard. Wanted to be straight in on that combo almost. Left herself a half ball cut, which is why she's lost the 5 ball and the cue ball. So Cheska will come back to the table. Nudging into the 6, is she? Put this 5 behind the 7. Wow, she got that. Very touchy shot she's played there. Oh, she doesn't have an extension left. 10-second beep.
10-second beep. Oh, I'm
She didn't
guessing
call
she...
it.
How would she not call that? Kicking over...
I don't know. I don't know.
Look at the shape she... Oh, dear. Probably because of the time. I think she just completely froze and shot.
Oh, don't hit the 10. She hasn't. She's fine. Well, we haven't had 4-0 yet, Tim, so it doesn't look like we're going to get one now either, does it?
No. That would not fit this match in any way. She does have that small angle on the 7 that runs towards the rail. That's why she's chosen to play to the side pocket. She's played it well. Landed straight.
Defending champion is not done just yet, at least. Yeah, nice shot. Well judged draw shot. This to save one's match point. Well, she looks calm under the pressure. I wonder how she's feeling inside. Paul needs a totally fun game, Tim, where you can, the commentators can be around the table and we can interview the players, talk to the players as they're playing around, Just a fun tournament with a bit of prize money in it as well. Kind of like a Christmas tournament, an end of year fun. Come on, Karim, get on that one. He's the man. And the Predator team with all the ideas for all these new tournaments. Let's have a fun one like that. Bit like the snooker shootout. It's a party, isn't it? Like a Christmas party. Hit them hard, Tim.
Yeah, but once again, I feel like I'm on repeat. It's a dry break. One ball is on. Tricky layout though. This time, difficult to get there. And, oh, she's already hooked herself from the 1 to the 2. This is exactly what I meant. Every set gives the players a different feeling. And I'm very sure Cheska, well, possibly when she's seen the one ball was on, was thinking, okay, I can close it out now. Which already does something with the players or with people.
Yeah, and again, no call on any ball. Didn't even call the 2 in the side there, just in case she went 2 rails. But now it's another chance to come back to 3-2 for Christina, I'll tell you. You just never know what can happen in this incredible game.
Well, still has to navigate the cue ball nicely in this rack. To get from the 2 to the 3 ball was already quite a challenge. She's hit it pretty firm. Then also, one shot I'm not too sure about is the orange 5 if it goes to the bottom left. So, well, she's not on the 3 ball, so we don't have to worry about that. But it will be interesting for the next opportunity, either for Christina or Cheska.
2 more results to bring you. Rublin Armit has defeated Pia Filler in straight sets 3-0. And Chia Chia Chow has done the family double on Kelly Fisher. She's beaten the Great Brit by 3 sets to 1. Chance for Cheska to join her good friend Rublin Armit in the quarterfinals here. What's she done there? Oh, it never looked like it was going to reach. Well, they normally call up the flash. I think she's just a little bit choking at the moment. Had plenty of room, Tim, didn't she, to get on that 5 ball from the 3 and just completely mishit it.
Yeah, very weird. Shots not happening for Tkach.
Well, another.
And back on track for Christina.
Yeah, I was just going to say, back on track as well for your prediction, because if Christina can win this set 4-3, you're bang on. And then you've got, marked down on your piece of paper, a 3-3 shootout in the 5th set. Oh, where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Oh dear, she's going to have to jump herself out of trouble here.
And especially with the shot clock being on, there's no time to be disappointed. You know, you just gotta rush to your chair, get that jump cue, and already be ready for the next. And she's missed it. Look at the cue ball.
Oh, and the scratch. Well, that's the worst outcome. I don't think you're going to have to bother buying a lottery ticket, Tim, tonight. I think it's definitely over now. I don't think she's going to miss from here. Surely not. Well, is there a shirt foul in this still? Be careful, Tkach. Be careful. Ooh. Well, smashes it in. So Christina's reign as world 10-ball champion is over. Just this 10-ball for Tkach Centeno to move on to the quarterfinals. The handshake comes. Christina will be bitterly disappointed.